Hello and welcome to Thrive with Wellness, the channel where we help you feel calmer, stronger, and more focused every day. Do you ever find yourself stuck in a loop of thoughts, constantly worrying about every little detail or imagining worst-case scenarios? That's called overthinking, and it can completely drain your energy, affect your mood, and even harm your health. In this video, I'll show you why overthinking happens, how it affects your body and mind, and most importantly, practical ways to manage it so you can feel lighter and more in control. So, what exactly does overthinking do to your mind and body? It's more than just thinking too much. When you overthink, your brain stays in a high alert stress state. This releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which can leave you feeling exhausted. Your heart rate might increase, and you could feel tense or restless, like you can't quite settle down. This mental chatter makes decision-making much harder because your mind just keeps circling the same problems without moving forward. It's no surprise that your sleep quality can drop and your focus during the day might fade. Even though it feels like you're being productive by analyzing everything, overthinking actually traps your mind and stops you from taking meaningful action. It's a cycle that keeps you stuck. The first step to breaking free from this cycle is awareness. You have to know when it's happening. Start by asking yourself a few simple questions. What thoughts are repeating the most in your mind? Is there a pattern? Are there certain situations that always trigger your worry? Maybe it's after a meeting at work or when you're about to send an important email. Do you tend to overthink more when you're tired, stressed, or feeling lonely? Simply understanding your personal triggers is a game changer. It allows you to catch overthinking early, right before it spirals out of control, and gives you the power to choose a different response. Now for the good part, practical techniques you can use right away to stop overthinking in its tracks. First, write it down, grab a notebook and just pour all your thoughts onto the page. This simple act moves them out of your head, which can bring a surprising amount of clarity. Next, try setting a worry time. Dedicate a specific, short period, say 10 to 15 minutes each date, to consciously think through your worries. When a worry pops up outside of that time, gently tell yourself, "I'll think about this later during my worry time," and redirect your focus. This helps contain the habit. Another powerful shift is to focus on solutions, not problems. Instead of endlessly analyzing what went wrong, ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do about this right now? This moves you from a passive state of worry to active problem solving. And of course, practice mindfulness and breathing. Taking slow, deep breaths calms your nervous system and brings you back to the present moment, away from anxieties about the past or future. Finally, limit information overload. Constant news updates, scrolling through social media, or overanalyzing text messages can all fuel overthinking. Be mindful of your digital consumption and reduce it when you feel overwhelmed, to make managing overthinking even easier. It's essential to build supportive long-term habits. Daily movement is a big one. Exercise helps reduce stress hormones and clears your mind. Even a short walk can make a difference. Consider adding meditation or mindfulness to your routine. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can train your mind to stay present and not get carried away by every thought. Also, work on your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking, "What if something terrible happens?" Try to replace it with a more empowering phrase like, "I can handle this, whatever comes my way." Another great habit is to set small, achievable goals. Taking action, no matter how small, breaks the feeling of being stuck and builds momentum. Remember, the goal isn't to stop thinking altogether, it's to think clearly without getting trapped in unproductive loops. Here are a few more quick mental tricks you can use anytime. When a persistent thought arises, try naming it. Silently say to yourself, "I am having the thought that." This creates a little bit of distance and reminds you that you are not your thoughts. Another trick is to change your environment. If you're stuck in a loop, get up, go for a short walk, drink a glass of water, or do a small task like tidying your desk. This physical shift can help reset your mental state. And finally, challenge perfectionism. Remind yourself that it's okay for things to be good enough. Not every decision needs endless analysis. Overthinking is a common struggle, but it doesn't have to control your life. By recognizing your triggers, practicing these simple techniques, and building supportive habits, you can free your mind, improve your focus, and feel so much more at peace. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Thrive with Wellness, and share it with someone you know who might be an overthinker too. Thank you for watching. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, not a cage. Train it wisely.